Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is JP, the Outlaw, here to give you my review and results on NXT, December the 20th, 2018. Now, listen, you guys, of course, if you're watching me, you're a wrestling fan, okay? If you're listening to this, if you're on your way to your workplace or coming off of work and you're listening to this, you're either a wrestling fan or you're a casual. I'm going to tell you right the fuck now. If you want to be a fan of professional wrestling, watch this main event. This main event right here between Johnny Gargano and Aleister Black is the best storytelling that the WWE has done in years. And don't forget Tommaso Ciampa is a part of that story as well. But we'll get there. I'm just saying, this main event, I can't put it into words how good this main event is, as far as storytelling, as far as in-ring performance, as far as just knowing your characters and playing your role well. Okay? So they opened the show with a hype package for the steel cage match between Johnny Gargano and Aleister Black. Our first match is Dakota Kai and I could be pronouncing her name wrong. Please forgive me. I hate new names. You know, I was never good with names as a toddler. Grew up to be a grown man child, and still is not good with names. So it's Dakota Kai and Oi Shirai versus Jessamyn Duke and Sharina Safir. Now, Sharina Safir and Jessamyn Duke are part of the four horsewomen of the UFC. So it's Jessamyn Duke, Sharina Safir, Shayna Baszler, and Ronda Rousey. Okay? So, you know, these two, Duke and Shafir, are still green. And clearly, and this is just goes to booking, because you would book the more seasoned vets to go over here, okay, to get the green upcoming Hill team some heat, okay. Now, mind you, they've already attacked these two. They've already interfered in multiple matches with Kairi Sane and so on and so forth. So a loss here really doesn't hurt these two women. Jessamyn Duke, as far as, and you know, this is nothing against her as a woman. Yeah, babe, you gotta eat a sandwich. You gotta eat a sandwich. You gotta do some. You gotta get the booty pops, and you know, and get some implants, because right now in your current state, you're offering me nothing. You're skinny as fuck. Don't get me wrong. That might be somebody's cup of tea. I like fat women. I like big women. Okay, when they go out there and they shake that fat ass, I'm on it. But, you know, Jessamyn Duke does nothing for me. Now, Sharina Safir has a great menace. Okay, she looks like she's serious inside the ring and outside. She had the set it off braids. That's what I call them. When you got cornrows, you set it off. You're Queen Latifah. Okay, so she was ready to go in here for a fight. Decent match. Dakota Kai and Sharina Safir. Dakota Kai and I forget the girl's name, win the match. Whatever. I'm not gonna butcher her name, and I'm not gonna keep struggling and try to figure her fucking name out right at this moment. I'll come back if it comes to me at the end, because we'll move on from that. Anyway, backstage with Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle was asked, based off that attack from last week from Cassius Ohno. Matt Riddle was asked what would be his response. And basically, you know, if Cassius Ohno wants to see him face to face, we can do it. And I'm pretty sure he's going to knock him out again in 7 seconds. His words, not mine. You had a squash match here. Aaron Murphy versus Chris Dijak. That's Dijakovic. They changed his whole name. I like the Chris Dijak. I thought that was fine. It reminds me of Donovan Dijak when he was in ROH. This was an impressive match just to show off the big man. I wonder what they do with him from here. I wouldn't mind seeing him chase for the North American Championship, go up against Ricochet. I think these two, big guy versus small guy, will play off well on each other. So I wouldn't mind that, even though he's still a newcomer. Announcement that Oi Oshika, or whatever her name is, will be in a 4-way match. So it's Lacey Evans, my girl Becca, blah blah blah, Bianca Belair, and who else is in this match? Bianca Belair, May Kim. I can't think of her name either. It's sad because I'm normally good with anime names and stuff like that, but I can't think of this woman's name. So it's going to be a 4-way match for the women's championship. Of course, Bianca Belair, I'm saying, is going to win. She's undefeated. But I want to see how this plays out sometime next week. Yet another match between Heavy Machinery and basically Jobbers, which was a squash match. You had the Undisputed Era come out and stand on the stage. Otis and Tucker, they hit their finishing move 3 times. The last time they put these two guys on top of each other, and they hit the move. So, decent match. I can't wait till these guys move up to the main roster. I want to see Heavy Machinery go up against the New Day. That's what I want to see. I think that'll be a very entertaining match. I could see Xavier Wood blowing his trombone, Otis trying to hit the worm or the caterpillar or whatever the hell he's calling it. And now currently back to our main event, and then I'm going to get up out of here, you guys. Main event time. Johnny Gargano and Aleister Black. This match was perfect. They gave him enough time. I think it was like maybe 20 minutes, maybe even 15. But the story they told in the ring here, Johnny Gargano went from trying to win a match to desperation. And within that desperation, he found a friend. And that friend was Tommaso Ciampa. Tommaso Ciampa comes out to the ring, give you the telling of this match. Tommaso Ciampa comes out to the ring as Aleister Black is trying to crawl out. He smacks him with the gate. Johnny Gargano is on the other side, crawling out of the ring. He noticed Ciampa, okay? He comes back into the ring. You hear the crowd go bananas, hearing chants of DIY. So they hit their finisher move together, which completely knocks out Aleister Black. Johnny Gargano climbs to the top. Actually, Johnny Gargano, hits a nod to not Aleister Black, hits the nod to Ciampa. And Ciampa walks out. Johnny walks out. Storyline continuation is there. The story going into this is that Johnny Gargano was your babyface. He was your good guy. And he wouldn't take the cheating road, and he wouldn't. He would stand up for what's right, okay? Now, Tommaso Ciampa is your bad guy. He's your I'm going to do whatever it takes to win, however it takes to win. I am, the best sports entertainer of all time. And, the interesting thing about Aleister Black's character, he's a guy who doesn't show any emotion, okay? That's the character that they're giving you. He doesn't show any emotion, but within this storyline here, this is the best I've ever seen Aleister Black. Trying to overcome the odds of a Johnny Gargano and a Tommaso Ciampa. Now these guys teaming up, taking you out, and trying to leave you fucked up for TakeOver Phoenix. Because Johnny Gargano really believes that Johnny Gargano will be the one to take the championship off of Tommaso Ciampa. So if that doesn't play in at Phoenix, I would be surprised. But right in this match here, they're building that story where you'll get a DIY reunion and you'll have DIY fight each other or fight against Aleister Black to keep the title on Tommaso Ciampa. So Johnny Gargano can get his opportunity because he truly believes that he is the babyface to take NXT to the next level. This is great storytelling. Out of all the things that went down on SmackDown Live and Monday Night Raw, you didn't need to reset You didn't need to reset NXT, and I think that is a testament to what Triple H is doing down there at the Performance Center. Okay, because your current product, the main roster product, is shit. If I gotta go out there and issue an apology, then what the fuck are we doing? Okay, what are we doing? Where NXT, everything runs smooth. No match is bigger than the next match. No match is bigger than the main event. And even if it was, the flow of the matches are beautiful. The flow of the matches, they take their time, they pace it out. It's a wrestling show. You don't have 99 talking segments inside of NXT. And I got to get out of here. Okay? That's your NXT review. I am JP the Outlaw. As always, check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Wrestling Amino, JP the Outlaw. Okay? All one word. Don't forget, I'm giving you guys Universe Mode Dream Match Saturday this week. And also, Journey of Wrestling. So, it's going to be a busy weekend. I got to get all this stuff pretty much wrapped up. I got to put the finishing touches on Universe Mode. So I want you guys to tune in for that. Of course, Saturday morning, you'll get Dream Match Saturday with my smooth-ass commentary. So until then, you guys, I will catch you on the flip side. Peace in the grease and be safe.